Good morning. Welcome back to Tarot Oracle and Runes. So, guys, this is a lunar eclipse reading. We've got the lunar eclipse coming up, I think, on the 15th. Let me check and see on my dates here. I don't want to give y'all wrong information. Just to let y'all know, I am conducting a poll. I don't know when this reading is going to come out, but I'm conducting a poll to see what kind of readings y'all want to see, because I want to help more people. And my spirit guides give me a lot of messages, but that doesn't mean every single message has to be done up in a video and put out there. Some of it is for my own information. I just try to keep, because I get messages about ancestors, I get messages about angels. I've been getting messages here the past month a lot about starseeds in these upper chakras. Not everybody wants to hear about chakras, okay? I'm definitely not everybody's cup of tea, so thank all of you for your likes, shares, and subscribes. Don't forget to hit the like button. I'm getting ready to start putting up more members messages. I've kind of fallen off the wagon there a little bit. I apologize to my members. I do have some. We're going to be taking advantage more of the fact of what kind of readings y'all want to see, because I get so many different kinds of messages. Okay, so I want to kind of streamline the channel a little bit more and help more people. Okay, that's what I'm here for. I've been doing this for 3 years, and that's my speech for the day. Okay, so this lunar eclipse is coming up on let's see, it's on page 30. So let's see, the lunar eclipse is coming up on March 13th. Okay, I don't know what day that is. It doesn't give me that. It just says the 13th and the 14th. So this is for that period. And I'm going to tell y'all that when the lunar eclipse comes, I do the planetary guide messages simply because I love this book. And that's not going to resonate for everybody anyway, because not everybody wants to hear about the astrological side of things. But they've been telling me to expand on some things. And guys, I listen to what my Rice Krispies tell me to. Okay? So, Friday, that's on a Friday. Oh, it's Friday the 13th. Is that not funny? Okay. Friday, lunar eclipse pushes you to stop micromanaging your life. So the card I've got here is Goddess of the Moon. You can see there's some kind of an eclipse starting in this right here. Okay? And we also have, it says, it pushes you to stop micromanaging your life. Breath of the Cosmos, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. So we're being told not to do that. And then it also talks about if you're willing to let go and, sometimes it's easier to build structures through intuition rather than trying to control all aspects of reality. So if you're willing to let go and embrace the vague unknown into the unknown, okay, so we're focusing on those energies. All right, you'll be better able to reap the rewards of this powerful energy. Now they talk about these are transformational energies. These are spiritual awakenings and readjusting your perspective of things. So the two cards from that I pulled, or that they gave me. One is water your garden, tenderness, rest. Okay, take in the fact that this is a period to go deep within, dwell within, take care of yourself, and see what messages come from the universe. And then we got the blue flame, spontaneous awaken, activation, integration. So some of you are going to go through a spiritual awakening when this during this lunar eclipse, which is exactly what it's all part of. Okay, and guys, these were the jumpers, which were the side messages to the main message, which comes from the healing water deck. Okay, we've got cleansing, releasing the old, energetic tune-up, new beginning. Okay, and this is talking about your chakras, your light body being activated when that lunar eclipse, before, during, and after. You're going to feel these energies, okay, and they're going to wake you up. Some of you are going to realize that you now have clear vision, right timing, opportunity, confirmation on some type of level of your spiritual awakening. And to me, this is talking about that more psychic dreams, more action with your spirit guides, getting more signs and synchronicities. Like if there's something you're like, if like you have a goal in mind, okay, and during and after this lunar eclipse, one of those goals, you might start seeing the signs and synchronicities from the universe, your spirit guides, your angels, telling you yay or nay, and giving you the energy of where you're going for the next step of that. All right, because some kind of new beginning is coming in for all of us. Okay, all of us are, and this is the Lady of the Lake, but to me it's also the Queen of Swords. So there might be some new mental things going on as well, where you're starting to take some of your emotions and your also we're going to have some opening up heart chakras as well, where we're releasing old wounds, soul patterns. Patterns are a big deal, guys, because a lot of times when you get into relationships, similar jobs that you've had before, you run into similar types of people, sometimes that can push those old patterns up that need to be healed and cleaned out of you. Because if you find an old pattern that keeps coming up and up and up, and you don't realize it's a pattern, sometimes the universe has to bonk you over the head to tell you that this is a pattern and it is something you need to clear out of your space. So make sure you meditate, drink lots of water, find some kind of incense that you like that has frankincense, myrrh, sandalwood, lavender, one of those clearing type of energies. If you have native in you, some people that have native blood, like different people that have different parts of, different Indians in them, sweetgrass is something that they use, okay? Because a lot of changes are going to be going on within your aura that's around you, all right? So this might also push you to look at these patterns and realizing what needs to go. Okay, what kind of pattern is repeating? What kind of wound have you not healed? You might have a lot of inner child wounds come up, like where maybe when you were younger, somebody told you, you have to act this way. You can't have this. You can't have that. And you're realizing it's a limited thing that you see other people having. You feel like, well, I can't have that. I was always told I couldn't. Even if you're not hearing yourself say that, it might be a wound inside the child part of you that we all still carry that's telling you it's time to let that shit go. Okay? You have to let that stuff go, guys. Some shadow work might be involved. You might need to go to, like, say, Pinterest or go to Google and look up some shadow work. Maybe there's some old wounds you need to heal, some old relationships that you just need to go talk to them, send a text, whatever. I'm doing that myself this week. I'm doing some shadow work for myself. I am going to visit a friend and hoping to clear the air. And I haven't talked to this person in 3 years. But I'm getting ready to do that because I feel like my soul needs it. I need it. Okay? So, child of the cosmos, the intelligence of the universe is within you. So this is where you have, after the spontaneous awakening happened, and all this, these old patterns, old child wounds, spiritual awakenings, where suddenly your skin feels, you'll some of us will pick up that energy of feeling like your skin is so tight, or the energies around you, or you're feeling closed in, because it's time for you to expand and break through that and grow. And that means releasing anything that's no longer part of who the person that by really you already are. You're just not seeing it yet. You're not feeling it yet. There's something you still need to heal. That's what these lunar and solar eclipses are really good for, because all paths lead to home. All paths lead to being a healed spirit, to being a healed soul. And when you've got all these, and there might even be some blockages in your chakras that you need to work on. Now they say I've heard it said that it's hard to work on those chakras. Guys, through creative visualization, you can use your own mind power, mental powers to heal yourself. You're not going to be able to heal everything that comes across, but being aware of it is definitely the first step to taking advantage of that. So go and look up chakras, see what the colors are. There's red, then orange, then yellow, then pink, then blue, then there's purple or violet, and then there's white. Okay, you can envision those and see those as lights spinning within yourselves. Okay, it may take you a while to do that if you're not a person that's more logical and you don't use your mental visualization very much. You might have to visualize that for a while to then kind of check in with each one and see which one feels heavy. The ones that feel heavy, or you feel like you feel some kind of something that doesn't feel light and good, that means there's a blockage there. And you can focus on that and see that color getting brighter, spinning around and getting brighter and brighter, whether it's your crown chakra, your third eye, your throat chakra, your root chakra. Okay, you can focus on those and see those getting clear in your mind's eye, and do those during a meditation. Guided meditations are good. Creative visualization is good. drawing it for yourself. Get a picture of yourself, or kind of lightly sketch out a person sitting there meditating. Draw those in with colored pencils and write out to the side, I clear and heal this one. I clear and heal this one. Because as you do that, you're seeing it, even if you don't physically see it in your mind's eye. As you're going through those, you are connecting with those energies in you. Your brain, your intuition is stronger than you know. Guys, we have so much power we don't take advantage of. Take advantage of this lunar and solar eclipse to heal that in you. Okay? So let me pull some cards on the Truth Oracle. These are going to be spirit. I just heard that. Okay. They're also saying spirit guide messages. Okay? They want this one first. Okay? And guys, if you pay attention to what feels right, doesn't feel right, you'll know when you get messages from your spirit guides and your angels and passed on loved ones. Okay, sometimes you can't identify what the energy is. You just know it's telling you need to do this. Okay, and I just tap into the energy. I just open up to it. I do that before the readings. I ask them to come in and guide me, guide my hands, guide the reading. Some of y'all see me do that on the channel. Okay, and I'm just not everybody's cup of tea. Neither are you. Every single one of us is one of a kind. Okay, so just keep that in mind. So what kind of messages do you want to give? What kind of messages do you... We're going to see here. Oh, lovely goddess of the moon, guide my hands, guide this reading for the lunar eclipse. Let us know, what do some of these people that are tuning in, what do they need to see? And guys, I've done a couple of lives. I'm going to do a lot more lives. I'm getting ready to go more to see how and why and what, what is it? What, where, why, how, you know, people are looking for guidance, for help. I'm just feeling kind of called to do that. And sometime in the near future, me and a friend of mine who have very different ideas on spirituality are going to get together and do something, some kind of tape thing or something. I'm not quite sure yet. But I have a couple of things in mind coming up for next month. And I just want to help as many people as possible. So let's see what they have to say for you. Okay, underneath. Let's see what we get underneath. What you don't see. Animal kingdom. Animals of all types are extraordinary creatures and miraculous gifts. At this moment, they have lessons to share with you that will act upon your heart and soul. So you might have a spirit animal that is, or a spirit guide in an animal form that is trying to connect with you to bring you messages. So if you're somebody that really loves animals, there's some kind of something from the animal kingdom: horse, rabbit, birds, snake, turtle. I'm seeing all kind of different ones here. Somebody recently told me I talk to birds. Talk to birds. Okay, everybody's different. Nobody has the same energies. Intuitive nudges. Intuition is the language of the soul. We're all born with a profound sense of inner knowing. Intuition is the greatest gift we possess, which keeps us connected to our higher selves, the universe, and to our divine spirit. Also to your spirit guides and angels. They come in, see that third eye there? They come in all the time and give you messages whether you're aware of it or not. Okay? Sometimes deep meditation is what is needed to be able to tap into those energies. And then we have receive. Kind and loving soul who constantly reaches out and gives to others. Now it's time for you to learn how to graciously receive. Okay? Some people are great at giving, not so much at receiving. The universe wants you to be balanced. All right? So let's see what what was on the top that you might see that you don't know. Seek. The power of spirit exists in all things. Everything's made of energy, and every single thing in your physical world has a fragment of spirit, including you. We're all one with spirit and always will be connected to one another. So this, okay, so they're telling me that you are having some kind of telepathic messages from someone else. Maybe someone that's not close to you. Maybe someone that's on the other end of town, the next town over, even in another state or another country, is telepathically communicating with you. Okay, is what they're telling me with this one. Somebody that is on the same energetic level as you is picking up on some type of wound that you have that is trying to help heal you from a distance. Okay? Stay still and meditate and focus on that energy. Okay? So that is definitely a very clear message for someone there. You have to be willing to listen if you really want to understand someone. Now's not the time to be offering advice, but to be a compassionate listener. Listen fully and intently means to pay attention, not to just what's being said, but what lies underneath the words. Open up your third eye. If you take some time to focus on a candle and see that third eye, I see mine as this bright, big, giant, purple. In the vision, I've got eyeliner on, mascara on, and I literally will sometimes sit and just cast out and see what energies come in. Okay? This is being asked of you to do this to help pick up on, and to also notice somebody's body language. Okay? Someone is trying to give someone a message, and you're not quite picking up on it because you're not internally being still enough to pick up on the messages. Okay? So that's for somebody else. What else here? Hope. Your loved ones in the spirit world know when to reach out if they see you're at a low point. Whether you're caught in a difficult situation or struggling with someone specific, there is always hope. So, don't be attached to the outcomes of any situation you're going through that feels like there's no end in sight. If you let go of it and just say, universe, bring it on so we can get it over with. However it ends, it ends. But I'm just going to be open up to what you're trying to tell me. Okay? And how it ends, it ends. And sometimes the best way to do that is not by focusing on it. I know this is saying that when you're struggling with something, sometimes it's really hard. Just take a step back. Sometimes you have to get that higher perspective. So during this lunar eclipse, when you're feeling that higher vibrational energy come in, that's when you need to focus on this. Okay? What else? Reach out. We know you're reaching out right now for help due to a current situation. So your spirit guides and one of your passed on loved ones, someone's loved one, yes, he's saying that's true, is reaching out to someone out there because they're trying to bring you some kind of message. Okay? See how they're leaning in? If for any of you that are familiar with Sand Tarot, she also talks about feeling this energy sometimes and seeing it on you. Okay? Supports as much about the physical act of accepting help when it's offered as it is about the emotional benefits and learning it's truly okay to accept support however it's presented to you. So somebody has has a spirit guide or I feel like it's a passed on loved one that is coming in to give you support while going through the situation, even if you don't physically feel them. You may be just now learning what the energies are all about and picking up on them, but somebody has a passed on loved one or someone that is reaching out to them. Memories. Your memories are like diamonds in the treasure chest of your spirit. More and more memories are arising within you. Remember the happier moments with your loved ones who are here in the spirit world, for neither time nor distance can stop the energy of love that you have with one another. What loved one just popped into your head? That's the loved one that's passed on. If it's one that's passed on or from a distance, that in some sort of way their subconscious mind or their higher self is reaching out to you to try to help you with a situation that you're either, it's key to healing. There's a key here. There's love. There's a candle. There's a butterfly for transformation. There's a heart. There's a shell. So someone has a loved one or someone, either a loved one in the physicals, in the passed on way, or even someone that whoever popped into your head, that is who's trying to get a message to you. Maybe it's someone you haven't talked to in a while, or it's a passed on loved one. Again, I've been getting a lot of those messages that is wanting to send you a message. Okay? They're wanting you to know you are not alone. And you're going to get some kind of transformational, uplifted, higher power support from this. Okay? One more. Choices. When you accept responsibility for your life and the choices you make, you begin to tap into the power of your own spirit. You'll be able to listen to and appreciate the intuitive wisdom that's inside of you and apply it positively and constructively to your outside world. So, someone is having a lot of too many choices at this time. Okay? So if you're being faced with a lot of choices, which one is the first one you just thought of? That's your intuition telling you which one to focus on. Rather, it's something you know you need to clear out, bring in, start new on, get a different perspective from, that's the one you need to pay attention to. That main choice. Do you see how there's that one open door right there? You have an open door in front of you. Do you choose to go through it, or are you hesitating? You need to choose this door. This is the one your spirit guides are pointing out to you that you need to pay attention to. Okay? All right. Guys, those are the messages from your guides. I did call them all in. Let's get some truth now. I'm going to pull a few of those. Maybe there's some truth somebody needs to see out there. Underneath that you may not see. I'm sorry, the unspoken apology, eternal regret. Somebody's waiting for your apology, or you're waiting to go apologize to someone else. The first person that popped up in your head, that's who this message is for. Either them to you or you to them. Okay? Divine timing. Wrong time, right time, wait. And that's up to you to decide. What do you feel like divine timing is telling you? Is this the right time, the wrong time, or do you need to wait a little while? One more. Chew. Deep thinking. Remember, solve puzzles. So there is some energy here that you're needing to look at that you've been chewing on for quite a while. And I feel like it's this I'm sorry thing here. Okay? I'm almost done. Okay. Do not think that you are worthless, or there's an idea here that you need to trash. Something that is holding you back, that you're having trouble clearing out. So my advice on this one is to go ask a friend, am I right in feeling ... you fill in the blank. Whatever the first thought was you just had, that is the message. Okay? Hint. In silence, you're going to find the answer. You need to think about it. They're telling you that it's on the edge. It's on the okay, how do you say that word? They're saying it's on the peripheral of your energetic self. So this is something that's getting ready to come into you. Some kind. Okay, it's a nudge from the spirit world of where you need to go. That's what the hint is. Okay? In silence, you will find the answers. Someone needs to meditate more. Guys, I've been getting that message a little bit myself here lately. I've got my spirit candle going. I meditated for a good 45 minutes this morning. Photograph memory souvenir card. Okay? What deep memory is something that you need to look at one more time? There is something here for somebody that there's something you need to look at one more time. Past situation, present situation, a memory from the past that is either you were confused about it when it came in. Guys, somebody literally just touched my head. Okay? So, pay attention to that. Somebody passed on is wanting, or someone passed on is wanting you to focus on a picture of a happier time. And last one, circulation, sports exhibit. Somebody's going to see something that has been in shadow, that when you see it, it all lights up for you. See how it's kind of dark here, but it's lit up here? Somebody's going to see something in an unexpected place, on a street, in a store, somewhere you go. And it's going to spark off a memory, and all of a sudden you get this huge, oh my gosh, I know oh wow, I know exactly what that is. And it's right around the corner. Right around the corner. All right, guys. We're going to leave that right there. Thank you for joining me. Those were some spirit messages for this lunar eclipse. Be a light in the darkness. Until next time, ciao.